All right. Good morning, everyone. I'm so excited that we've got people on live. I know I got messages. Boy, I picked the time for everybody to jump on when there was soccer games and flights, and I've got more people on airplanes right now in our unit, in our Mary Kay family, than I know what to do with. So welcome on, everybody. I want to let you know this is going to be a great use of your time. Thank you, first of all, for calling in to position yourself to get some more information. I always feel like information is power. And I want to go over some really exciting changes within the Mary Kay world. You guys, last month I celebrated my 32nd anniversary with Mary Kay. And I'm telling you right now, is I went to the coffee shop last night, I reviewed all the content again, and I'm like, it has never been better. It's never been more easy for you to work a Mary Kay business in the current climate that we're in right now. You know, we look back at what happened during COVID and we can say a lot of things went sideways, but you know what it did do? It invoked innovation. And when it invoked innovation, it did it not only at our side on how we work our Mary Kay business now, since 2020, you guys, that was 5 years ago. But not only that, but how Mary Kay works the business. And so I'm going to take the opportunity to go over an entire slideshow. Please know at the front of this video that one, it is recorded. So you can kind of listen and be present, jot down questions as we're going through that you want to get answered. I will stay on today as long as you need me to answer all the questions that you have. Secondarily, there is a PowerPoint presentation that I am going to do, and that PowerPoint presentation has already been saved to a PDF that I will give you the opportunity to take home with you. You can tell I do a lot of Mary Kay parties in person, but to be able to have access to look back and read through again and again. So again, welcome on this Saturday morning. I'm delighted to have you guys here. It's like a family reunion, and I love that for us. And so I'm going to first of all, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and give you I'm going to do very quick updates while I have you guys announcements. We have a new fall, the winter line is coming out, and that will be on the 15th for everybody. And just know that there's a new waterproof mascara in the Great Heights. And then we also have the Clinical Solutions Barrier Restore. This is great for anybody who has sensitive skin, who has rosacea, who has minor irritations with their skin. I'm hearing amazing things, and this just came out. And then, of course, we have new 5 shimmer eyeshadow sticks. The thing that I love this, I have these on today, as a matter of fact. They're so easy. You don't need a lot of tools to use them. You can just really put them on with the wand and blend it with your fingertip, and you're done. These are all going to be regular line items. So that's great for you and me. They're not going to sell out. And so these are a part of our regular line. And don't forget, you guys, that you get to shop for yourself for the holidays. That your store is open for you to shop for yourself. And so don't forget that amazing discount that you have as a Mary Kay Beauty consultant. Okay, the next little slide is every Sunday night I do a virtual event that you are absolutely invited to. Not only are you invited, but you can invite guests, and I will do a follow-up text with this graphic. And you guys, here's the thing. It's the Glow Facial. It's basically Korean inspired skincare sessions with our Mary Kay products that are made in the US. And so if you're not using these products in this specific order, you're not getting the maximum benefit from your own skincare. But you guys, when you have guests on, you earn all the income. It's a 35-minute Zoom. I do everything. We go through all the products. They get to put them on. And guess what else? I mail your skincare packets out for you. All you have to do is you just scan the Zoom or the QR code and fill it out for your guests to receive those. I always say give it about a week, but every Sunday night, unless it falls on a holiday week, every single Sunday night from 6 to 6:35 Arizona time, 7 to 7:35 Central time, I do the glow session for you. It's my opportunity to be available for you, that we can jump on Zoom. I love it because Stephanie's on here and she gets ready for bed every Sunday night with us. So I love this. This is a great opportunity for you to work your business in the pockets of time. Okay, so the next little thing I'm going to show you is we're going to start going into today's content. There is some changes to what we're calling things now. And so I'm going to go through that slide in just a minute. So actually, I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to come back to you and I'll show you those slides at the end. And again, you will have access to all of this. If you've got questions as we're going through, feel free to put those in the chat. But what I'm going to do now is just, first of all, welcome you guys on. I want to go over a couple of terms that you may have heard before, but I want to give some clarity to what those terms mean because as we go through the presentation, I'm going to use those terms. So the very first term I'm going to talk about is the term active consultant. Active consultant, what does that mean? That means that you've placed an order this month that we're in, or this is a full order of at least 225 this month, or the previous 2 months. So it's a 3 month period. If you've done a $225 wholesale order in those 3 months, you're considered active. What is inactive is if you've done a 225 less than 3 or greater than 3 months ago. Does that make sense? So those are the two terms you're going to hear me use. Active, all that means is I have an active order in with the company that was at least $225 wholesale and it's active. I'm active the month that I placed the order and then the following 2 months. That's all that means. I want to also let you know that there are some pretty exciting changes that are happening with Mary Kay right now. And I want you guys to think about how do you shop? How do you, as a retailer or as a consumer yourself, how do you shop? I will tell you one big, huge change I found in my life, you guys. I love Target. We call it fancy Target. We love Target around here, but since they have done the drive up ordering, where they actually, I order on the app, I drive up, pop my trunk, and they put all the products in my trunk. How many of you guys are using the Target drive up? Anyone? This is the only way I shop now. And so Target got really smart and they thought about their consumer. And most people are just want to pop in and pop out. And so now I only buy that which I need, right? I'm not going in and then picking up a pair of shoes and a cute sweater. Well, really what I needed was these 4 items. Those 4 items are always in my cart. I just like hit select all, drive up. Within an hour or two, my order's ready. I pull right into the thing, hit the app, they put it in my cart, and I go home. I love that. I don't think I've been into a freestanding Target store in over a year. And yet I shop at Target probably every week. So I wanted you to just open your brain to how you're actually being a consumer. You may not have changed. Maybe you are going into brick and mortar stores to pick up your groceries. If Costco would do what Target would do, I would never have to get out of my car again. But my grocery store delivers to my car, and even my pharmacy delivers to my car. And now, of course, Target delivers to my car. So Mary Kay, keeping this in mind, knows that consumerism has changed. And so they're trying to stay really, really relevant for you and for your customers. Here's the cool thing about this. I had a consultant, and she was concerned and she said, is this Mary Kay trying to like get the consultants out of the way and just go streaming online? Absolutely not. You still have the discretion to run your business how you want to run your business. That closet that's open behind my chair, that is my inventory. It is a walk-in closet, and from floor to ceiling, it's all Mary Kay products. So I know I love giving that personalized service where I can walk in and immediately hand people the product that they want or go run a delivery and drop it off at their house. That's still going to be probably the main way I do business. But Mary Kay has also created now a new online experience that allows your customers to order, if you choose to order directly from you online and you're not really even involved. Like they'll order online, Mary Kay will ship it for you, they'll take care of everything, and the money just goes into your account. So that is another easy way. I love this option for if I'm traveling, I'm going away for a week for Thanksgiving. You know, if I've got things where I know I'm not going to be readily available to take care of my customers, then I love this option, just sending everybody to my website, which by now is called My Shop. So your website, your Mary Kay website is now called My Shop. They're going to be able to go to just my shop and order right away. Mary Kay is going to handle all of it, and I'm just going to smile and receive the profit. I love that as an option. And as you build a customer base, I have lots of customers who like to order from me that way. I also have lots of customers who take pictures of their product and text it to me. I have a whole bunch of different ways that people order from me. And so most of them are going to stay exactly the same. Your customers probably will not notice this, but you'll get to choose how to work and run your business. So what I'm going to do now is go through my slideshow. Don't worry if I'm going at a speed that you're like, wait, I didn't get to read that slide. I'm going to give you these slides when we're done. So you'll have access to all of this. Okay, here we go. Here's the changes that the company is doing. Oh, wait, okay, one more thing before I do that. I want to say one more thing. In fact, I'm going to make sure I'm going to stop. I'm getting ready to share. I want to look at you square in the eye and tell you one of the things that Mary Kay is doing that I know for sure. I've got a consultant that's going to be watching back. Jenny had reached out to me and she had said, Tracy, what about all this illegal sales that we're seeing on Amazon? Have you guys noticed that? That you can buy all this random Mary Kay on Amazon from random people. Mary Kay has devoted years to trying to get that shut down. We have an entire legal team that is working ferociously to get that shut down. Well, guess what? Nothing they could do could shut it down because Amazon loves consumerism. They don't care who's selling the product. And you guys, so many times it was old, discontinued, disgusting product that they were selling. So Mary Kay, this is so brilliant, decided to sell themselves on Amazon. And that at first I was like, wait, Mary Kay, the company is selling on Amazon? That was like, I kind of like, what does that mean? Let me tell you, this is so smart. The ingeniousness behind this is so brilliant. So Mary Kay chose 5 products to sell on Amazon. These are things like the Time Wise Miracle Set, the Time Wise Repair Set, Extra Emollient Eye Cream, a moisturizer, and the oil for eye makeup remover, right? All of the really big popular products. But this is what they did. They raised the prices of it. So your customer, if they go on to Amazon to order Mary Kay, they're going to pay more from ordering it from Mary Kay, the company, than from you. So there's no way they're ordering it. And Mary Kay did that for a reason. They wanted to, once they had that present as a company on Amazon, now they're able to shut down all the illegal selling. So what they did was brilliant. They said, okay, we're going to have a presence on Amazon, but we're going to make our products more expensive. So it makes sense to just to get it directly from the Mary Kay consultant and not they're trying to avoid getting orders onto the Amazon site. They're trying to distract or direct people back to their consultants, but they had to have a presence. And so they picked these 5 products, they made them more expensive, and get this, if your customer or any of our customers does do a Mary Kay order through Mary Kay Corporate on Amazon, they're taking all those profits and not giving them back to Mary Kay, the company. They're going to put them back into our world in terms of promotions and prizes and stuff like that. So they're redirecting the profits of those products, but that way they were able to be in communication with Amazon, the company, and say, these are our branded products. And now that we have a presence on the store, we can now get all these unauthorized sellers off of Amazon. You guys, that is so amazing. Like other companies that we followed doing this were Nike. So many people were buying Nike branded products on Amazon and they were not real Nikes. They were Fikes. Those are fake Nikes. I just made that up. They were not the real deal. So Mary Kay did this to protect us. So if you're thinking, which I had a consultant go, oh my goodness, are they replacing us by having a presence on Amazon? No, they're protecting us. And getting that super clear, they're doing that to protect you so that they can get all those unauthorized sellers off of Amazon. You guys, is that so huge? Okay, I know. I was like, that's ingenious. But it took me understanding why they were doing it and how they were doing it to be able to back it completely. Let's go through our PowerPoint. Again, feel free to ask questions at the end. I'm going to give you an opportunity to do that. So this is just my little flyer of how things are changing. And so this is our, we're calling it the new e-commerce experience. This is all coming later. It's actually going to launch live on December the 17th. There's going to be a much bolder, efficient, effective, think of an online shopping experience that is going to take your customers to the next level if you choose to support that. Here's what's changing. So instead of the marykay.com website that you guys have now, by the way, which you pay for, Mary Kay is now going to give you for free moving forward. There will be no cost. New consultants have never paid for their new website, but after your first year, you pay your website. There's no more fees for that. Mary Kay removed all the fees. Can you say, if it's free, it's for me? And we're going to change the name from the marykay.com website to now is going to be my shop is what it's going to be called. My shop. Hey, you want to go to my shop? I love that. And then the personal website manager, so it's now called Shop Manager. There's going to be updates to your customers and updates for you to process your credit cards. Again, this is brilliant because ProPay charged annual fees where Stripe does not. Again, Mary Kay is always protecting our bottom line. The other thing that you're going to see with Stripe is it is immediate transfers into your checking account, those funds. Consultant locator that we have had where people can pop in zip codes to find the consultant closest to them is now going to be called Consultant Connector. I love the new verbiage. That's so great. The choice is still yours. And this is what I wanted to point out. You can sell in person or online. You can utilize your personal inventory or and make deliveries or take advantage of the My Shop experience with immediate shipping directly to your customer. That's awesome. You get to choose. And the cool thing is you could choose both. I'll take both, please. Payment processing, again, I've already touched on this. We're saying goodbye to ProPay and hello to Stripe, which will provide you additional, there will be additional payment options like Apple Pay and Google Pay, which I have in-person parties ask me all the time. And that consultant connector is getting smarter. Think of consultant locator, but with AI abilities. So now you're going to be able to really pinpoint where you want your reach to be out there. You're going to have 2 zip codes. It's going to give your business more visibility and connecting with more potential customers. Again, if you choose. My customers, there's going to be some changes in how that looks, but it is going to be absolutely an amazing experience. Most of us got the alerts that we had at the end. Just know that really there was not a lot of information unless you have a million online orders that come in. If you were concerned about all those alerts going out, don't worry about it. You really didn't miss anything. This is again a slide that you can read back later about what's going to be migrated into the new system and what's not going to be migrated into the new system. So, but it's really not that big of a change. Okay, so selling online versus selling offline or both, right? You get to do both. When you're selling online, customers can order anytime from my shop, which would be your shop, and Mary Kay will automatically ship that order directly to them. If you want to offer discounts or free shipping, you're still able to do that. You're going to go on to your shop manager and select. So some people decide make that declaration that if somebody purchases 40 or more or 50 or more, that they don't charge shipping. You can choose to do that and you can put those that information in your shop manager. And then that way your business is open 24/7. And again, people can shop in the middle of the night, and by the time you wake up, Mary Kay has already shipped it out to your customer for you. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And you earn that profit. You earn that profit. You earn that profit, not Mary Kay. They're just going to do the legwork for you. It's like having a personal assistant that costs you no money. Selling offline. This is still my favorite and most effective way to work my business after 32 years, and that's having inventory. I told you, my closet in the back is full of my Mary Kay products. People email me, phone call. I run into them in person. I connect all the time. There's not almost a time I get in my car that I'm not dropping product off for people. That you're still going to be able to have that offline experience like you always had and give that personal customer service, put tissue paper in the bag, little candies and samples. You get to do it however you want to. Now you get to choose how you want to take payment. I actually use Square, Venmo, Zelle, Apple Pay, credit cards. I use all of it. It's like, what form of payment don't I take would be an easier question. It's just simple and easy. And now that we will not have annual fees, Stripe is a great option over ProPay. You get to again pack and ship your products, your orders directly yourself. You can make that choice completely. Before I go into the tiered discount, I want to share with you guys another little nuance with your Mary Kay business. Let me stop sharing for a second. And that has to do with, oh gosh, what was I just going to say? Did it leave my brain? I think it did. So I'm going to keep going to honor your time. And maybe the Lord will bring it back to me. Okay. All right. So now tier discount. You guys, this is so huge. Okay. It is not confusing. Maybe for a second it is, but after the first second, it's not confusing. And this is going to be such an asset for a lot of consultants. But not only that, over the years, I have lost consultants that have kind of faded out of Mary Kay because they were having a hard time getting that 225 together, right? And so now there is a tiered discount structure. I'm going to send this to you and I'm going to send you the graphic that accompanies it. So starting and maintaining your Mary Kay business is easier than ever before because of this new tiered discount structure. It provides you with the incentives and growth at your own place, at your own pace. Okay, you guys, this is very empowering. It's strategic, it's responsible, and it's true to who we are. Mary Kay thinking. I just think back of how Mary Kay Ash ran our company. And of course, she passed away in 2001, so she's been gone for 25 years now. I feel confident that she would be excited about these new changes. So let me talk to you what this means for new consultants, but just keep this in the back of your mind. It's the same for seasoned consultants as well. The new tiered discount. If a consultant places a brand new first time order, and I'm thinking right now I've got Audrey listening in. She did her great start first order. She earned 50% because she did a qualified order, got some free products as well. And so immediately she did a 600 or more, so she earned 50% discount. And then got the earned discount privilege for that month she ordered in the following 2 months because she would be active in those 3 months. If you're a new consultant and you place an active order, meaning at least $225 wholesale, you're active this month and the following 2, you're earning 50% profit. If you begin selling as a brand new consultant without ever placing an order, but you want to get your business going and you started to share the link to your shop, and you had friends and family that jumped on immediately and started ordering products. You guys know with zero inventory, zero first order, you would start enjoying a 30% profit immediately without even having that first order in. And so you can begin selling via My Shop, which is your personal website, with a zero inventory order immediately as a new consultant, earning 30%, but not quite the full 50. But guess what? Once you reach that $225 wholesale threshold, now you're at 50% as well for the current month and the following 2 because you would be active. Isn't that so cool? But great news. The tiered discount structure also extends to consultants who are inactive or even in terminated or T status, which means it's been at least 6 months since you placed an order. It's still good for you too. So guess what? If you're inactive, how many of you guys have gone inactive and you go onto Mary Kay in Touch and it says discount and it says 0%? Now, as soon as you get at least $100 retail order put in the system, which you guys know is almost nothing, immediately it's going to start giving you a 30% discount, even if you're not active. Even if you're inactive or even in a T status, you're going to still get minimum 30%. This is like a whopping coupon for you, and you don't have to worry about hitting that minimum order. However, I would stay aware of it so that you know if you have a few more orders going in that month, once you reach that threshold of 225, now you've gone from earning 30% profit all month to 50% by doing cumulative orders. So the used to be, you guys, you would order that and you would get zero discount. So you would order $100 retail and it would cost you $100. Now $100 retail is going to cost you $70. So you're still getting 30% off. Does that make sense? You guys, this is huge. It's innovative. It's smart. It allows consultants to work their business on their own schedule. It always pays to be active. In fact, at active, at least $100 a My Shop order as an inactive consultant is $30 profit potential. And then at $100 My Shop order as an active consultant is 50% or $50 profit. So it just pays, it's a little bit added incentive to put a little bit more cash in your pocket. But again, sometimes you just need those 4 or 5 items and you're not in an active status. Isn't it nice to know that you're going to get a 30% discount? That's huge, you guys. That's like really, really huge. So again, I'm going to kind of flip through these sides, but you can, as an active consultant, always get 50%. Most of you guys do that. Most of my consultants in my unit order at least every 3 months a full size 225 wholesale order. So they're always getting a 50% discount. So it's usually a pattern that people have. And this is exciting news. Both your retail sales from your online shop plus your online orders that you place yourself during any month accumulate to reach that active status. So if you have friends and family that jump on your My Shop to order and Mary Kay sends those out for you, and then you take orders and place an order, all of that's going to add up. It's going to all be tracked to you. And when you get to that 225 wholesale, now you're at 50% for that month and the following month. This chart will be one that I'm going to send to you in addition to this presentation. You're going to also receive this just in picture format. I'm going to encourage you to save it to your phone and just familiarize yourself. It shows you a customer placed an order on My Shop. I'm active. I'm making 50% profit. A customer placed an order on My Shop. I'm not inactive. I'm not active. I'm inactive, or I'm in terminated status. What does this mean? That I'm going to place this order, and if I get to 450 retail by the end of the month, I'm going to make 50% profit. If I am not active and then my customer places that order, I'm still getting 30%. Okay, so that is amazing. And then it goes through the same thing with InTouch. Okay, so InTouch is also going to show you all that. So I'm going to let you guys look at that and digest it. Here's the time frame. Early November, which is now, you guys can start setting up your My Shop. Remember, this is going to be free for everybody. If you happen to just renew your website last month, they are refunding you. So everybody going forward, this is going to start in December. It's going to launch. So we want you to be able to have time when you get on InTouch. There's going to be a button that says set yours up. And you guys, I love this. You're able to put 5 pictures of you, your family, working in Mary Kay business. People are looking, that's why they call it the consultant connector. They're looking for people that they can make that connection with, and you can have that online connection as well. You can write a little bio. It's going to help you with that. And then you'll be able to select your presets. Do you want to offer free shipping? Do you want to offer gift with purchase? All those things, you're going to be able to have those little nuances figured out. Then the platform actually is going to go live December the 17th. So there's a little checklist here that you guys will have when we're all done to make sure you're on track with everything, and more details are absolutely coming. So those are the big things that Mary Kay, again, let me reiterate some of them. Mary Kay, the company, is going to have a presence on Amazon to be able to shut down all unauthorized dealers. I love that. Number two, there is your personal website is now free of charge, and it's gone from becoming called your personal website to becoming called My Shop. Woo. Mary Kay is going to handle those orders directly for you. The other thing that I want to point out, in case you don't want, I had a consultant ask me, do I have to have a website? What if I don't want to have a website? You don't have to at all. You don't have to have a website. So you can have something that's called, in lieu of that, let me share my screen. You can have something that's called a contact card instead. If you just don't want your customers to go to the website, you want to give that personal service, you don't want Mary Kay to do the legwork for you or do the shipping for you. In lieu of My Shop, they're going to, when you go on to InTouch to set your website up, it's going to say, would you like a contact card or would you like a My Shop? You get to choose a contact card. They're still going to be able to find you online. It allows customers to find you on marykay.com with your name or phone number, but it does not include something that they would go to in shop. It'll tell them how to get a hold of you and they will reach out to you. Or you can have your My Shop. And that would, again, that your customers could look for your presence online or look for a consultant in your zip code, and it's gonna Mary Kay will feed that lead to you, and you'll be able to do that through your My Shop. So consider you're running your business both online and offline. It's less on how we want to run our business and more on how do your customers want to shop, if that makes sense. I learned a long time ago what's best for my customer is best for me. So again, you're gonna have that choice with that website. And then the other thing that's changing is where Mary Kay is getting away with ProPay. And what ProPay did is it's a holding service. So you would put credit cards through on Mary Kay InTouch, it would hold it, and then remember you would have to go in when everything processed and you would have to transfer the funds to whatever account you wanted, or they would sit there and you'd use them for future orders. Now Mary Kay is switching over to a company that's called Stripe, which is very, very similar if you guys have used Square as Square. It's not a holding center. What it does is it processes those credit cards with no annual fee. There's still the same percentage that it does to process the card. But then as soon as that money clears, usually within 24 hours, then it goes right into whatever account you've linked it to. And so I have a sales account, and it goes right into my sales account, and then it is available for me to use to place orders, to pay myself an income, all of that. And so remember, this is all going to make your business more streamlined and easy, especially for those that might be traveling or working full time or have so many other little ducks in the water that you want to be able to know that your customers. How many of you guys have ever done this? You guys, 32 years. I've made a lot of mistakes. I have gotten customer orders on text message, and they've been like, hey, Tracy, I need XYZ. And I check it in the car. I'm like, oh, okay, great. I'm going to send this to Carrie as soon as I get back home. But because I've cleared the text message, I forget, completely drop the ball on that order. Have you guys ever done this? And then the customer calls in about a week. Did you get my order? And I'm like, oh, I totally saw the text message and then I forgot to take care of it. Oh my gosh, now that customer's been waiting. So Mary Kay having My Shop is going to take all of that away. If you've got something going on in your life, if you're going through a crisis or you're getting medical care or whatever, you can just send everybody to My Shop. Mary Kay is going to take care of it, and you're just going to get those direct deposits into your bank account. I want to end this part of the discussion before I open it up for questions with a statement that I learned a long time ago about our Mary Kay, about our business, about your business. And that is, our number one competitor is not another cosmetic company. You guys, Mary Kay is number one worldwide in direct sales. We're number one. We have the most innovative, ingenious products with the Clinical Solutions Pure Retinol and the Dynamic Wrinkle Limiter, and now, the new barrier product. Everything that we have is so cutting edge. Like, there's not another competition out there for my products, your products of skincare. We're it. We are the gold standard. You know what the number one competitor for us is? It's speed. Amazon, how many of you guys shop on Amazon? And you know you're going to get your products in 2 days. Sometimes it annoys me that I have to wait 2 days because some things come that day, right? Or some things come the next day. And so I'm like, oh my goodness, I have to wait 2 whole days. I realize my clients are the same way. My number one competition is speed. And so it's so important that if you want to have products on hand, give that delivery immediately. My goal is like, can I beat Amazon? Like I want to be able to beat any competitor with the speed of delivery. Secondarily, is it's important that we realize how consumers are shopping now. For those of us that have been around a long time, old school is the best school, right? Like we used to, I listen, you guys, I met with a new consultant yesterday. I was like, when I started my Mary Kay business, the internet was not invented yet. Cell phones they were not invented yet. They were dreams of the future. Like I built my business with a phone that was attached to the wall and a Rolodex, a real life Rolodex, and no internet. Like I learned how to pick up the phone and talk to people. And so our life is very different. The vast majority of my clients, even you guys are a representative of that. I don't talk to you as much. I'm sad because I'm old school is the best school. But guess what? We've got to work with our customers the way that they want to be worked with. And most people just want to slip that text in, do that online purchase, and have their products in a day or two. Does that make sense? Okay, so that is my presentation, but I do want to open it for any questions. So if you have a question, just unmute yourself. And
I've got three.
okay.
This is Heidi.
Okay, Heidi. I was like, I'm looking for you. Okay, I see your name. Okay. Hi, Heidi.
This is a double check. I know that I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this. But if we're inactive, we still have a presence online where we didn't before, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Second question. Are they going to have technical support for those of us who are not tech savvy?
There is, when the company is open, there is on your homepage of Mary Kay in Touch, there's a little thing that you can have that says chat. And so that yes, there is help there that you can click on to get information on that chat.
Because I tried to upload a picture
Mm-hmm.
and it just circled and circled, but it was not over the
Guys.
yeah. So I didn't know what happened.
Okay.
Um,
Well, sometimes our internet is wonky, like mine was this morning, and things were taking a long time to load. So sometimes just go away and come back and try again.
okay. And then the third one, if somebody orders from our My Shop, are we going to get an email to our personal email?
I'm assuming so, but I'm not positive on that.
Okay.
I'm
That,
assuming so. That would make sense.
okay, that's it for me.
Okay, awesome. I always say if you've got a question, somebody else has that same question.
So Tracy, this Jody, I have a question. So on that card, you just said the card or the My Shop. So what is the card? Is it
The
a card we're gonna
contact
have?
card is it's just a place that when a customer goes to marykay.com and says, I'm looking for Jody, put your name and information up. Instead of sending them directly to your My Shop, which would be that they could shop online, it would have contact information. Jody, here's her phone number, contact her at blah, 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 blah.
Okay, so Mary Kay's gonna do that.
Yep. Mhm.
So how are they gonna know if they're gonna take the order right then or do the shop? They're gonna ask the customer?
If you choose My Shop, it's going to take you directly to My Shop. If you choose to not have a website, it's going to take your customer to a contact card.
Oh,
So they
okay.
will still be able to find you, but it's going to encourage them to reach out to you. Because I do,
Okay.
I have consultants who do not want to have a website. That's just not how their brain works. They like to service their customers independently. And so Mary Kay is giving you that option, but they're saying, hey, we're not just going to ignore your presence on marykay.com. We're just going to flash up a contact card for them to reach out to go to you versus not finding you in the system.
Right. So we can do both though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank
Tracy,
you.
I I have another question too.
Yep.
Just being like a new consultant, how from my order that you know that I placed
Mhm.
to like what is the time limit or like the expiration for my active status before having to place another order to maintain the 50% discount and all the other things?
Yes, you're going to be October, November, through the end of the year, through the end of December.
Okay, so you
It's
kind of
every
have like
guy's order.
3-month windows
Yep.
to make the minimum order of 250 retail
225.
or 225.
And
Okay.
but the accumulation always happens in a calendar month. And so you guys, I have systems in place to remind you. You know how sometimes I send little reminder text messages out? You're going to get those. If I find that you're like dollars away from resetting your status or getting up to 50%, I'm going to send you a courtesy text and let you know that, because sometimes like you're not tracking it, but this is what I do for a living. I'm gonna help you. I'm like, help me to help you. Like I'm gonna message you and
Yeah.
say, oh, you're so close, and then it's up to you.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right. Any other questions?
I've
Yes,
got another
Tracy.
one.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. I already had three.
All right, Fran.
Okay, so I've been doing this for a while, so I have lots of questions. So
Mm-hmm.
my first one is, will my customers be able to send me their orders for processing? Because I do discounts on their orders. I offer 50% off of a product when they hit a certain number. Will
Yep.
will they still be able to send me their orders for processing?
Yep. They absolutely will. You, like I said, you can do it both ways. You can do your own CDS orders, which is customer delivery service. Like you can grab an order if you've got a customer, that's if I have a customer that's more than a 30-minute drive, I pop it in the mail. So you can do that through mailing it yourself, doing it through CDS. You get to choose all of that. If your customer, but if you want that with your customers, then to say, hey, to get my specials, make sure you contact me directly. So the Mary Kay is going to allow you to have some of those indicators on your My Shop, but they may not have all of them one that you offer. So just make sure that's education with your customers.
Okay,
Contact me
great to
directly.
know. Right. So then now I'm going to shift over to consultants. Um, will they still be able to increase to 600 with the Great Start program over 4 months
Yes.
like we have it now?
Everything else with Great Start remains exactly the same. So again, like
Okay.
Audrey's in her Great Start period. So every level of 600 that she reaches during Great Start, she's getting another product bonus. So Great Start doesn't change at all.
Okay, great. And then are the shipping costs going to go up at all with
I
the
have
change?
not heard that they are. That doesn't mean
Okay.
that they are. I just haven't heard that they are. And that's the other thing that I do take into account, you guys, is this week I mailed out a customer's. This is what I did. I mailed out a customer. She ordered a full miracle set on reorder. I had them in stock. I popped it into a bubble light bag, mailed it out to her. You guys, that was Monday morning. It's Saturday. She still doesn't have it. And I paid almost $7 to ship it to her. If I would have done that through Mary Kay, it would have cost me $5 to ship it, and it would have been there already, probably twice. So Mary Kay can usually get it. I'm shocked. I'm blown away. So I actually told my customer this morning, if you don't have it by Monday, I'm personally driving to your home and giving you another one. She's 45 minutes away. So I'm like, I'm not like, I want to give, remember, my goal is I want them to have their products in 24 to 48 hours. So that, oh, killed me.
You mailed it in Arizona and it's still not there?
I mailed it from Tucson to Tucson.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. But you guys, we have to take into account holiday stuff is starting, like all that yep. So just be aware, Mary Kay usually through FedEx gets there faster. So keep that in mind. And sometimes shipping is less to do it through Mary Kay. All
Mhm.
right.
And that's usually my thing.
Yeah.
As I usually look and see, is it going to cost me less to send it
Yeah.
from Mary Kay than for me sending it from my office? I have two
Yeah.
more questions.
Okay.
So will the consultant be able to use my shop to ship to themselves? So, you've got a consultant who is a personal shopper, but she can't do a full 225 to be active to
Then she
do
just
an order
goes
for
on to
retail.
Mary Kay in Touch and does a 30% order.
Oh, so she'll be able to order on InTouch for whatever she needs
Yep.
and just get it 30%. Great. And then will the 50% be retroactive? So they have an order come in on the 10th of the month and one on the 15th, and then on the 20th they're at 225. Will
No, it's
they?
not retroactive, but that last order would get 50%.
Okay, perfect. Those are all my questions. Thank
All
you.
right. I think Lori, you had a
Okay.
question.
Yes, I do. Okay, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. Um, so I had someone ask me if when they shop online, do they get charged a delivery fee? So when they shop online, do they get charged a delivery fee with the tax?
No delivery fee, but they might get charged shipping unless you select it to happen differently. You can go and say that you'll take care of the shipping. That's what I do, but I've been in business for a long, long time and I sell a lot. So I'm able to take shipping as a tax deduction, but you get to determine that. So either it would be, they would pay shipping, but not delivery, not like shipping and handling. It's just literally the cost that it takes to ship it. Or you can select that when you go to set up your My Shop and say, I will pay for shipping, and Mary Kay will just take that out of the profit and they will process that through for you to handle it. You
Okay,
get
so
to choose.
how much is shipping when they do that on the web page?
It depends on the amount that they spend, because then that's how Mary Kay kind of like figures out how much it weighs. So I want to say it's like Fran probably knows.
$5.95.
$5.95, and then
Mhm.
if it's more than that, I think it's like $9 or
$7.95.
something, $8, something like that.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
that's like
it's
if it's over
$7.95 for that
$200.
increased.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you get to
So can
determine.
we do like we used to do? Can we like say if you spend, it used to be if you spend 40 or more now, because if they spend like 55 or 60 or more, you pay for shipping, we can do that too. Put that on there as well, right?
I'm not exactly sure because I haven't gone in and set that up, but my understanding is yes, you're going to determine all of those kind of
Okay.
sets. And if there's ever a question, just education with your customers. Like, I want to make sure you're getting all the deals that you can. So make sure that you submit your order with me directly, because then you can choose to do the order on the customer delivery system and ship it out to them via Mary Kay, or you can pull the product out of your own closet and take it to them, or you can get the product and mail it yourself. Like, that's one of the things that I'm going to have is kind of like a precursor to all of my text messages. Order directly from me so I can make sure that we max out all of your specials and discounts that you might qualify for. All
I have
right.
a question. Can you explain the difference between delivery and shipping fees? I'm not quite sure I know what it is.
Okay, so
Or
there's
that I've heard
multiple,
that before.
yeah, so there's multiple ways that you can send products to your customers. You can do something called the CDS, which is a customer delivery service, which you can access that two different ways. One is going to be they could order on My Shop. That's going to go straight to the customer delivery system, and Mary Kay is going to send that out for you. And those are flat shipping fees. Again, I think it's $5.95 for the most orders. That's one way. The other way is somebody can order from you directly. You've got the products, and then you can box them all up. And like I have mailers, I mail out every day. So, and then you can decide at what I either charge what I'm charged for shipping. So let's say it's $4.65. I'm just going to add that to the ticket. Or what I've done at the level that I'm at with the amount of customers I have is I offer free shipping. So I just want them ordering from me. And you can offer free shipping at any level, or you can offer free shipping when you get to $50 in sales, and I'm going to take care of your shipping for you. There's no cost for shipping. So that's whether you're taking it to the post office yourself or you're going through Mary Kay's system, you can determine that. Okay. Any other questions?
Me. I used to get preferred customer program notifications on when to sign them up, enroll, and I
Uh-huh.
haven't been getting them anymore, and I've missed a couple of them.
Oh, okay. Well, those are, I mean, what the easiest way to do, I'm not exactly sure where the communication went with Mary Kay on that, but what I'd say the easiest thing to do is just get on In Touch and write them in your date book. Like right now, we have one that ends, I want to say it ends December the 15th for the spring catalog.
Okay. Okay,
And that's the only-
I think I missed both the fall and the Christmas.
Gotcha. Yes. Oh, and Fran said, Heidi, have you signed up to receive text messages from Mary Kay?
Where do I sign up for that?
I think that's going to be on your profile on Mary Kay In Touch,
Okay.
and you select to be added in.
Okay. Profile to receive text messages.
Yes. Okay. Any other
Okay.
questions? I want to make sure I'm available to answer those, and then I'm going to tell you the follow-up from this call.
Okay,
So
one more
again,
thing.
yes.
Okay, so I noticed that when I go on In Touch, the screen pops up about the website thing. Um, that totally confused me, and I was trying to pull it up so I can tell you what I was seeing, but it won't let me do that while I'm on Zoom.
Of course. You're like, oh,
But when it comes to like, we have the oh, I forgot the one we were just using. Instead of Stripe, we were using the other one.
ProPay.
ProPay, yeah. So what happens with the ProPay account? Like, does it automatically stop or?
You're still going to have it, but there's going to be really no reason to access it anymore. I would make sure that you've transferred, because this is all switching over December 17th, that you've run unprocessed all your orders and you switched over, move that money over into your checking account. And then from there, start going with the Stripe. But the window that you're talking about, when any of you go on to In Touch right now, the first pop-up that you're going to get is it's going to say, would you like to start working with your My Shop or your contact card? And then you just click yes, and it's going to go through your options, and it just walks you through very easily. I looked at it. I didn't want to take time to do it because I wanted to study all the nuances in my window of time that I had. So it's going to be very easy. I have others, like so many people are already all set up. So you get to pick 5 pictures. You get to write your little bio. If you have a hard time with that, you can go to Chat GPT, have Chat GPT write it for you. But I think Mary Kay, they help you a little bit, put one together. And then it's going to be able where you can go in and select all your presets. And then that's done. So then you're set up and you're done. And then when it launches December 17th, you're in business. Like it's taken
Okay.
care of for you. So just, it gives you plenty of time. Gives us over a
So
month to get that done.
all the business cards and everything that has your marykay.com website, do we need to reorder everything to change that?
Wow, that's a great question. I don't know the answer to that question. Let me write that down. I have a feeling they're going to have a redirect. I bet you they have a redirect. So let me
Okay.
find that out for you.
And what was
Okay.
that question? I'm sorry, what was what was that question?
All the printing literature that you have that says website www.marykay.com / whatever, where they're ordering directly from the website, are those invalid now, or will they redirect? I'm pretty sure they're going to redirect directly to your My Shop.
Yeah, because they're on our business cards and everything.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
haven't said they're not, and so
Yeah.
they're pretty intuitive that way. But I will double check on that, Lori, and I'll let you know.
Because on Halloween, I just passed out over 100 business cards. I had put like a little nail files, candy,
I
made
love
little gift
that.
thingies, and with all the trick-or-treaters, because it's heavy here.
Oh,
So my daughter and I, with our cards, we did a bunch of them, and with all the trick-or-treaters, we kept giving them away to the moms. And so I know we made about 200, and I think I only have 15 cards left
wow.
between the two of us. So it's like I got all those cards out to all these people, and I was like, oh no.
No, I think
No,
I'm
they would
very,
have told us.
yeah, I'm very confident that
Me too.
it's gonna move over, but I will double check and let you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
And here's the thing, you guys, I know that as you start, as soon as I send you the PDF of everything that we went over today, you're going to have more questions. Please, if you have questions, I'm here for you. I want to be able to answer all those questions. If you're watching this playback and you have questions, reach out to me. I love hearing from you. I love seeing your faces. We do a Monday night Zoom every Monday night. Where we do training. It's 1 hour at 6 to 7 p.m. Arizona time. So if you ever just want that little, like information, we're doing a lot of this sort of training right now as we're gearing up for this big shift. And of course, we're giving holiday ideas out and all of that. So those are really beneficial for you to pop on for that hour. We have our glass facials that happen every single Sunday night. It's just a smart way for you guys to invite people. Again, that is I specifically for my unit and an opportunity where I can serve you guys in that way. I send your samples out and I show up, man, every Sunday night to do that for you as well. So, and I absorb that cost for you so that you can just work your business and work smart. And think of that, that's what Mary Kay's doing now with the My Shop. They're allowing us to work our business in a way that gives us more time with our family and more time with the things that are important to us. And they're going to take care of the nuances, and including allowing us access to the product at a 30% discount, even if we're not getting up to that full 225. What a blessing.
That really is good, you know.
Yeah, I've seen so many consultants that I'm thinking like, oh, it breaks my heart. They just paid full price and they're a consultant. So you have to do at least $100 retail to get the 30%, but that, you guys, that's nothing.
You got to do how much? The 200, what'd you say?
100 retail to get the 30%.
100 retail to get the 30%.
Mm-hmm. And again, I will pass that along. So, any other questions?
Is there a way to send samples to somebody through InTouch or something, or is
With the customer delivery service program, yes, you can add on there, you can add on free samples or you can add on paid samples. So you can add those to the order at checkout. You can say, send my customer whatever, XYZ.
okay? Thank you.
Of course. All right, you guys, I hope that you are excited about the changes. As you have questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. We're going to get on board and we're going to go in a direction that is hopefully way more beneficial, way easier for you, and a way to work your business the way that you always have had before, but now with some nuances that'll probably make your life simpler. And the most important thing is you get to decide. You get to decide. You're still absolutely in the driver's seat. And thank you, Mary Kay, for having a presence on Amazon to shut down all those unauthorized sellers. I can't tell you the horror stories that I've heard with customers buying oil for eye makeup remover that has stuff in it. It's just horrible, you guys. Oh, old expired product.
Go do your new page, you guys. It's pretty neat. You can't, we can't see it yet, but it's going to launch on December 17th, but it is so neat. Put your pictures up. It's just fun.
It's so fun. It's so fun. All right. Well, again, message me if you have any other questions. New products launch on the 15th. And so we've got those new products out. Don't forget to do your Christmas shopping yourself, you guys. You get 50% off everything if you're online. And remember, all these changes are going to be taking place on December the 17th. God bless you. If I do not talk to you before, have an amazing, wonderful Thanksgiving. And of course, you guys I'm so thankful for you guys. Have a beautiful day, you guys.
Thanks, Tracy.